as somebody who's not necessarily the biggest fan of Goofy, the title of Goofy's Gone definitely piqued my interest. I know that sounds quite mean, but actually I quite enjoyed this episode, and Goofy was in it, and when he was in it, I enjoyed him. This is the 24th episode of the 3rd season of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and the Go-Getters, as they're now called, as titled from the previous episode, with Minnie Mouse as the detective and Daisy as the spy and Clarabelle as goodness knows what, are tasked with finding Goofy, who has disappeared. It's basically a giant game of hide and seek, and they have to go all around Mickey Park and near the river and all different locations to try and follow the trail and track down where Goofy could have gone. And I think it's quite an interesting episode insofar as it can encourage children to view the world around them, to look for clues, to think outside of the box. With regards to opportunities for learning, not so much directly as some other episodes, but certainly it can encourage different ways of thinking and taking different approaches. And I don't know, maybe some children will be upset by the fact that Goofy has gone and they're desperate for them to find them, and it's a real emotional journey for them. It definitely wasn't for me. But I think it's a proper adventure episode. There are some episodes of Clubhouse that are definitely all about education, about maths and geography or space. This one is more about adventure, having fun, being creative, and trying to problem solve. For me as a Disney fan, I didn't find it that interesting. There are some episodes of Clubhouse that really appeal to me as a Disney fan, and I think the characters are utilised fantastically. There are all kinds of references to other Disney things. This one, that's not so much the case. So this one didn't speak to me too much, but I can definitely see that this would be quite interesting for the target audience. It can encourage creative play, it can encourage adventure, and it can also, of course, encourage problem solving and thinking outside of the box. Goofy's Gone may not be exactly my personal favourite episode, but it's definitely got its strong points.